Shalom, shalom. It's the brother Ashar from Jimmis, Mississippi Gulf Coast. Before I get started, I want to give an infinite honor and glory and praise to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rekakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who are a millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim that's pushing this truth with our faith and our righteousness and our sincerity. To you, I say Shalom. All right, I was doing a little reading, so I want to do a little talking, flowing in the spirit. Let's, Lord willing, I hope it's edifying. And I was reading also in Ephesians, read it through the day, man, picked Ephesians and read it too. And I got some points I want to make, Lord willing, I hope it's edifying again. But I want to start with Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 22. It says, that ye put off the concerning the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. Okay, that old man is wicked, man. You gotta depart. You gotta put off. You gotta take it off, man, and put on that new clothing, man. That new garment, man. You see what I'm saying? Imagine you being 5'10" and you growing and you become 6'5", 7 foot. You can no longer fit those clothes that you wore when you was 5'10". If you growing, okay. So when you come into this truth, man, and you start growing, man, you got to be able to, you got to change out of those old clothes, and you got to put on those new clothes, man. All right. So you got to leave that person behind, man. Whoever that was, whoever you was, man. Okay. When you step in this truth. It says, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, man. That true baptism, man. Being really washed with this word, okay? It says, and that ye put on the new man, which after Yahweh Shem Yahushua is created in righteousness and true holiness. Wherefore putting away lying, speak every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members of one another. And that's another thing, man. Don't be lying to brothers, man. You see what I'm saying? That's one thing that's a big no-no, man. You know what I'm saying? When you always keep it real with brothers, man. Keep it honest, keep it pure, keep it sincere, man. There's no reason for you to be sitting here telling the brother something that's not true. And we supposed to be men that speak the truth, man. We supposed to be men of our words, man. You got to make sure you ain't doing that, okay? Because that's some nigga shit. That mean you still putting on for that old man if you doing things of this nature, man. Of that nature, man, okay? It says, be ye angry and sin not. It says, let not the sun go down upon your wrath, all right? So before the end of the day, make sure you get understanding with brothers, man. That's another thing, okay? That's another thing that niggas in the world do. Sit over there and have hissy fits and all that feminine shit and ain't getting no understanding. Making sure, or just getting over it, man. Letting things be what it is and what it ain't, man. You see? It says, neither give place to the devil, man. Don't leave no room for Satan to be fucking with you, man. Okay? And that goes with not entertaining worldly affairs, worldly matters. That goes into not putting yourself in a position to where you allowing demons to attack you, man. Okay? You know it ain't beneficial to you to listen to certain music. Don't listen to it. You know that's when you get attacked the most. You know what's good for you and what's not. Know ye not your own selves. Okay? So make sure, man, you ain't leaving no room, especially now when it comes to brothers, man. Make sure you checking certain things, all aspects, man. Because you don't need to be leaving no room for no BS, man. Especially not in the body, man. You see? But especially not with yourself. Know ye not your own self? Okay? But let me keep reading, man. Like I said, man, did a little read, I'm gonna do a little talking. It says, let him that stole steal no more, but rather let him labor, working with his hands the thing which is good, that he may give to him that needeth. All right. So put away that old man. Build on your talent, man. Okay. Whatever you good at, whatever, whatever helps you in this truth, man, and you good at it, man. Build on that. Add on that. That's another thing I want to say, man. You get so caught up, worried about what another brother got going on or what this person got going on, man. Focus on yourself. Build on yourself. Get yourself builded and grounded in this thing, man. You see? And whatever you good at, add to that. Man, I remember the brother used to tell me that when I first came in to Spirit and Power, y'all busting me outside, man. Hey, y'all find your talent and build to it. Build on it. Add on it. Everything else will come. You see? But you got to worry about yourself. Okay? It says, and I ain't saying worry about yourself. Well, you just being self-centered. Okay? But you need to worry about yourself to a point where you working out your salvation, man, with fear and trembling. That's why the scriptures say work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, man. All right? It says, let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers. All right? Teach and be edifying, man. Don't let no corrupt communication. When you go into corrupt communication, that goes into unholy, man. Okay? Things that is that ain't good. That's not unwholesome, salakia. When you go into corrupt communication, it goes into unwholesome, man. Things that's not beneficial. Things that won't edify. Things that won't help others, man. The hearers, man. Okay? So make sure the things that you are teaching, man, is edifying and is helpful, man, to those that are listening. It says, and grieve not the Holy Spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, whereby ye are sealed unto the day of redemption. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice. Right, man. Put away all that evil speaking of of each other, and just man, that old man, like back to the point, man, that old stuff, man, that worldly stuff, man. You know what's worldly, bro. I mean, you know what's worldly, man. You see, you know what you was doing before this truth, man. So you know if you doing it. You can obviously identify when you doing some nigga shit, man. You doing that stuff, that old man. You know when he up. You know when he done rose up. And you know if you done let him get past you, and he done and now he back acting. Okay? So back when you go back to verse 22, it said put off. So do away with those things, man. Okay? That's why it says, let all, and it says put away. Okay? Do away with it, man. That old man, keep him in the ground, man. Keep a shovel right there. Be waiting on him. Like it's a game. Used to be in Chuck E. Cheese, man. It's like little groundhogs come up out of there and you'll hit it with the hammer, man. Put him back in the ground. Do that old man like that, man. Okay? Keep that mug buried, man. Keep that nigga buried. Because that's what it is. It says, verse 32, it says, be ye kind one to another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, even as Hamashiach's sake have forgiven you, man. Okay, so love a brother, man. Forgive a brother, man. Let things go. Especially when it's with brothers, man. You know, man, hey, forgive brothers, man. You know, you can't hold brothers to their high standard. Brothers, man, we all in the flesh, man. You know, we warned against the flesh, man. You know, brothers got things going on in their lives. You know, brothers make mistakes. Okay, But I'm gonna say this: a repeated mistake, man, must be dealt with as well. But don't be having no hate towards no brother. Don't be looking evil towards no brother. Don't be all that shit. That's nigga shit, man. That's what they do in the world, man. Beef out, write posts about brothers, or talk down about brothers, man, or have secret beefs with brothers. Nah, we don't do that in this truth, man. We're not to, you know. And if you are, you need to stop it, man. You know. So be kind and affectionate to one another, tenderhearted, man. But don't allow that to make you continue to play on brothers, man. All right, because brothers are tenderhearted and kind and affectionate to one another, man. Brothers love. All right, and brothers love hard, so it's something that shouldn't be taken lightly or taken as a game. You know what I'm saying? But also, man, just forgiving brothers. All right, brothers make mistakes, man. We're gonna make mistakes, man. All right. But you make sure you letting things go. Because you can sit over there and con or it's all good, brother. This, that, and the other. And the whole time you go back home and you thinking about the stuff that you just told this brother you let go. You see? That's still having that bitterness, having that wrath and anger. All right? Speaking evil about brothers, man, on the low. You see? That's that old man coming right back. You see? And like I said, man, I'm just reading. Uh, Another thing, I'm gonna jump to Ephesians 6. Cause a lot of the battle that I'm gonna jump to Ephesians 6 and 10. But I just want to say this: a lot of battles, brother, having in the spirit is because we're worn with high, powerful demons, man. You know, especially when we have this truth, man. You see what I'm saying? We dealing with not a fleshly fight. This is not a fight for any normal man. Okay, when you step into the truth, you gotta understand that this battle starts within. All right, so checking yourself, examining, getting yourself prepared for battle in the spirit is necessary, but we can't do it without Yahweh Shem Yahushai. The moment you lose focus or lose that connection with Yahweh Shem Yahushai is the moment you lose the battle, man. The moment you give in back to that old man, back to that flesh and carnal nature that you once were in, man. You know? So I'm going to start at Ephesians 6 in verse 10. All right. It says, finally, my brothers, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. All right. So be strong what? In the Lord and in the power of his might, man. All right. That's our strength, man. The Lord. All right. Never forget that. It says, put on the whole armor of Yahweh Shem Yahushai that ye may be able to withstand the wiles of the devil. All right. So put on the whole armor of the Lord, man. You gotta wear this truth, man. You gotta put on the armor of this truth, man. This is how we gonna be able to withstand the attacks that come in this thing, man. Because the attacks, man. Brother Yaitis, I love Brother Yaitis. I always say, man, them demons, man, they don't get stronger. They get more trickier. They get a little bit more finesse about themselves, man. They know when and where to attack you, man. But see, when you got the arm on, when that shot comes, it's able to hit but still miss. Okay? You gotta have that arm on, man. You feel me? It say
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places, man. Like I was saying, man, those high top ranked demons, man. The stronger you get in the spirit, the more attacks, the more cunning the attacks are, man. All right. It says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh Shai, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, having done all to stand. Right, man. You got to take on this whole armor, man, and making sure you standing with it, making sure you allowing it to ground you. This truth, when you put this armor on. But see, it starts from within first, man. Accepting what it is, what it ain't. Allowing, letting go of that old man, letting you how about some outside cleanse you, bathe you, get you get your garments on, get your armor on, right? You got your what they call it, your undergarments, man. Then your uniform, then the armor. What suit you. They gotta let the Lord completely get you ready for battle, man. But you gotta want it. You gotta understand who we doing this for, what we doing this for, how we gonna win. You see? It says, stand therefore having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness. This truth will show you. This truth will show you're ready, man. You will be ready, if you really sincere, and if you really doing all you can do. For Yahweh Shai, man, the Lord gonna have you ready, man. It says, in your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace, above all, taking the shield of faith, man. Because faith, man, faith is what gets us saved, man. Actually trusting, actually believing in this thing, man. And that's something you gotta ask yourself, man. I'm gonna say that. It's something. I'm gonna say that, man. It's something you gotta ask yourself. Do you really believe? All right. You can't go out to battle and you hesitant. You can't go out to battle and you not sure you really want to do this, or you really believe you can win. Okay. So the same thing in this truth, man. You gotta really believe, man. The Lord got you. You gonna win. You gonna withstand the war. You gonna come out on top. All right. Faith, man. Faith in Yahweh Shai. All right. It says, wherewith ye shall be able to quench the fiery darts of the wicked, and take the helmet and salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahweh Shai. All right. It says, praying always with prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints, man. Prayer, man. That's another thing, man. Man, continue to pray, man. Cry out, call the Lord, man. All right? For everything. Because we're going to need all we can get, man, for this war and this coming. Matter of fact, let me jump back and get Ephesians 5. And I'm going to start at 14. It said, wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepest, arise from the dead, and Hamashiach shall give thee light. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. All right, understanding what time you in, understanding how you need to be moving, what you need to be doing, man. And that's getting with this truth, man. All right, putting off the ways of this world, the ways of this society, that old man, waking up, man. Waking up, washing your face. When you first wake up, what you do? Wash your face, man. That's the first thing Jacob do. Wash his face, brush his teeth. All right? That wakes him up. That water, that wet rag hit his face. Boom, Jake, wake up, man. That's what you got to do. But what's the water, man? This word. That's going to cleanse you. You got to wash your ass and face every day. So you got to make sure you continually keeping yourself clean, keeping yourself in tune with the words of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. So you can continue to walk circumspectly, man. Because the times are getting evil. And they're going to get worse. It's going to get a whole lot worse before it gets better. Okay? But like I said, man, this is just a little reading, man, a little speaking, man. Lord willing, I hope this lesson was edifying to someone. I'm going to close out and give infinite honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders for great millstone. Peace and salutations to the icon that's pushing this truth, by faith, righteousness, and sincerity. To you I say shalom.